Welcome into Legends Field, Detroit, Michigan. It's the Packers and the Lions. And welcome into another NFL matchup here at Jammin' Sports. The 1-2 Packers, the 2-1 Lions, live from Detroit. An NFC Central matchup, early season showdown. Chicago has won already this week. The Bears are 3-1. Detroit trying to catch them for second place behind the 3-0 Bucks. Opening kickoff, fielded by Smith at the 7-yard line, out over the 25-30. And Jamison Smith, in his third year out of Texas A&M, brings it out to the 35-yard line. And that's where the Packers will have it, 1st and 10, led by their starting quarterback, Mark Emden, in his 14th year out of Florida. I'm Jimmy Jam. I got Misty here with me. Let's find out who Misty's rooting for. Green Bay or Detroit? Green Bay. I'm rooting for Detroit. 1st and 10 for the Packers. They'll have it at their own 35-yard line. Opening drive of the ball game just underway. On a nice day in Detroit, 73 degrees at kickoff. 4 receivers set wide. Emden drops back, looks downfield, throws underneath to Griner. And Greg Griner, the 4th-year tight end out of Army, gets out to the 43-yard line. A gain of 8. It'll be 2nd and 2. On the tackle, John Parsons, number 75, in his 8th year out of Auburn. Just underway, opening drive. No score here in the first quarter. Packers and the Lions. On 2nd and 2, Emden drops back, throws to the near side to Sullivan. Out of bounds at the 46-yard line. Matt Sullivan, the rookie tight end out of Jacksonville State. A gain of 3 yards and a Packers first down. On the tackle, number 96, Dan Stewart, the defensive end in his 3rd year out of Virginia Tech. First and 10 Green Bay at their own 46-yard line. Packers come out in the offset eye. Kirkwood in motion. Emden fakes the handoff, rolls out, rolls back the other way, throws deep downfield. He's got a man open in the end zone. Alexander, touchdown, Packers. John Alexander, a 54-yard touchdown catch. The 13th year receiver out of Michigan. 54 yards, and Alexander got behind the secondary. Easy touchdown for him. And the Packers take a 6-0 lead. He got behind Chambers, number 23, Antonio Chambers. And now James Griffey will come on for the extra point. The kick is up, and it's good. Packers lead it 7-0. 7:03 left to play here in the first quarter. Live from Legends Field, Detroit, Michigan. Week 4 here at Jammin' Sports. The 2-1 Lions, the 1-2 Packers. So Green Bay scores on their opening drive. Griffey will kick off for Green Bay. Packers didn't take long to score, less than a minute off the clock. So Griffey will kick off for the Packers. This will be fielded back of the end zone by Fletcher. touchback. Trey Fletcher in his second year at a Texas State. So it'll be a touchback. And there's the rookie quarterback, Taylor Lane Dickerson, the rookie out of Wake Forest. Longtime Detroit quarterback Daniel Manning was let go. He's on Buffalo now. Their backup, Michael Nolan, was let go. He's now on Cincinnati. So the Lions needed a quarterback. They drafted Dickerson out of Wake Forest. 1st and 10 from the 25-yard line. Packers up 7-0. On 1st and 10, Dickerson hands off to Charles Freeman, and Freeman out to the 32-yard line. A gain of 7 will be 2nd and 3. Charles Freeman in his 9th year out of California. Jimmy Owens making the tackle, number 55 for the Packers. Owens in his 10th year out of Tennessee. Detroit beat Denver in week 1. And I'll give you the rest in a second. 2nd and 3 at the 32-yard line. In the offset eye, Dickerson drops back, looks downfield, throws to the near side to Harris. Leroy Harris, the fullback, in his 7th year out of Oregon. A gain of 9, first down Detroit. The Lions beat the Broncos in week 1. They beat the 49ers in week 2. But then they lost to heartbreaker at Chicago last week to go to 2-1. Antonio Spencer makes the tackle, the 3rd-year linebacker out of Texas. 1st and 10 Lions. They'll have it at their own 41-yard line. Dickerson on 1st down drops back, throws down the middle, is caught by Adams, the tight end. Kyle Adams all the way down to the 35-yard line. That's a 24-yard gain. 1st down Detroit. Kyle Adams, the 3rd-year tight end out of UCLA. 1st down Detroit. Lions on the move, trying to answer the Packer touchdown with one of their own. Of course, Detroit just 2 seasons removed from winning the Super Bowl. They went 5-10 last season, though they had a rough year. They're trying to bounce back with a 2-1 start. 1st and 10 at the Packer 35. Dickerson pitches to Freeman outside, and Freeman makes his way down to the 32-yard line. A gain of 3 yards. Let's take a look at the Detroit offense. Up front, Perry, Dixon, Gordon, Morrison, Reed. And then it's Farr, Brown, Freeman, Adams, and Tomlin. A gain of 3 on 1st down. It'll be 2nd and 7 for the Lions at the Packer 32-yard line. Green Bay scored on the opening drive a 56-yard touchdown pass to John Alexander. Now Detroit, their opening drive. Dickerson in the shotgun, 4 receivers wide. Dickerson back, throws, dumps it off to Freeman. And Freeman down to the 28-yard line. A gain of 4 yards. It'll bring up 3rd and 3. Green Bay's defense up front. Claywell, Brown, and Doris. They play a 3-4. The linebackers, Owens, Harris, Spencer, and Moulton. And the secondary for Green Bay, Young, Palmer, Hughes, and Saxon. They picked up Saxon from New Orleans during the offseason as a free agent, Robert Saxon. 3rd and 3 at the 28-yard line for Detroit. Down 7-0. 4:40 and counting here in the 1st quarter. 4 receivers wide, Dickerson in the shotgun. Dickerson back, throws across the middle to Mike Farr. Just a 1-yard gain. Antonio Spencer makes the tackle. It'll be 4th down. Detroit will have to settle for 3. This will be a 44-yard field goal attempt by John Decker coming up. The Packer defense gets a stop. On 4th down, Decker from 44 yards. There's the snap. Kick is up. Looks good. Is good. Detroit's on the board. The Packers still lead at 7-3 with 4:05 left to play here in the first quarter. Live from Legends Field, Detroit, Michigan. Week 4 here at Jammin' Sports. So both teams score on their opening drive. The Packers got a touchdown. The Lions got a field goal. And now Green Bay will get the ball for the second time. Dylan Hardiman will kick off for Detroit. No, Decker's going to tee it up. Okay. Decker will kick off. There's the kick. This will be fielded at the 6-yard line by Porter. Brings it out over the 25-30. And Porter brings it out to the 33-yard line. Isaiah Porter, the rookie out of Clemson. First down, Green Bay at their own 33-yard line, up 7-3. 4 minutes left in the first quarter. We will have a doubleheader for you tomorrow at 1 o'clock Eastern time. That'll be noon up my time. 10 o'clock in the morning on the West Coast. First and 10 from the 33-yard line. 4 receivers set wide. Emden in the shotgun. Emden drops back. Throws down the middle to Covington. Adam Covington out to the 38-yard line, a gain of 5. Adam Covington in his 8th year out of Kentucky. Here's the Green Bay offense. Up front, McMahon, Mills, Hayes sitting in Hancock. And then it's Alexander, Smith, Burke, Griner, and Kirkwood. Your Green Bay offensive starters. Doubleheader tomorrow will be the Giants and the Colts, followed by the Broncos and the Chiefs. And that will be at 1 o'clock Eastern tomorrow. Emden on second down throws to the near side to Kirkwood. And Kirkwood's going to get wrapped up back at the 34-yard line. That's going to be a loss of 4 yards, making the tackle number 28. Don Reese in his 6th year out of Indiana. A loss of 4. That'll bring up 39 for the Packers. 3:17 left to play here in the first quarter. This is Green Bay's second drive. They scored a touchdown on their first drive. It was a 56-yard touchdown to John Alexander. Emden in the shotgun on third down. Emden back, throws to the far side to Kirkwood, escapes the tackle into Detroit territory down to the 41-yard line. Vince Kirkwood, the second-year receiver out of Oklahoma State. That's a 25-yard gain, first down Green Bay, into Detroit territory. Just one game tonight, we're on late. We'll have a doubleheader tomorrow at 1 o'clock Eastern. It'll be the Giants and the Colts, followed by the Broncos and the Chiefs. That'll be tomorrow afternoon, 1 o'clock Eastern. 12 Central, 10 o'clock in the morning on the West Coast. On first and 10, Emden in the shotgun. Emden back, throws incomplete. He overthrew his receiver. Let's take a look at the Detroit defense. They play a 3-4. Russell, Ball, and Pulaski up front. Linebackers, Stewart, Neal, Saunders, and Stanley. And the secondary, Reese, Starnes, Blades, and Chambers. Kerry Starnes, they picked up from the Giants during the offseason as a free agent. Second and 10 for the 41-yard line for Green Bay. At the Lion 41-yard line. 4 receivers set wide. Emden takes the snap, hands off to DJ Burke, and Burke gets wrapped up for no gain. Cody Neal, the linebacker, in his 7th year out of Oklahoma State, making the tackle, and that'll bring up 3rd and 11 for the Packers. Now they say it was a loss of a yard. It'll be 3rd and 11. NFC Central matchup. Longtime rivals, Lions and Packers, on a sunny afternoon in Detroit. Third and 11 at the 41-yard line. Emden in the shotgun. Back to throw. Throws to the near side to Covington. And Adam Covington gets 7 yards down to the 34-yard line. It'll bring up 4th and 3. Adam Covington in his 8th year out of Kentucky. This will be a 51-yard field goal attempt by James Griffey if the Packers try it. And they're going to try it. Griffey from 51 yards. Gardner to hold. The kick is up. And Griffey, it's no good. It was long enough, but it was off to the right. It remains a 7-3 ball game in favor of Green Bay. And now Detroit is going to get the ball at their own 41-yard line. Great field position. It was long enough, but it was off to the right. So Detroit, great field position, down 7-3. We're still in the first quarter. The rookie quarterback, Taylor Lane Dickerson, will lead the offense once again. Still 1:45 left in the first quarter. It's been a long first quarter. On 1st and 10 from the 41-yard line. Dickerson fakes the handoff. He's got all day. Good protection. Throws it deep. And it's incomplete. He was looking for Mike Farr. Broken up by number 42, Matt Palmer, in his 9th year out of Iowa. Incomplete pass. It'll be 2nd and 10. Mike Farr was triple covered. It would have been hard for him to bring that one down. 2nd and 10 from the 41-yard line. Lions come out in the offset eye. Dickerson back. Throws to the near side. Is caught by Farr down to the 43-yard line. A 16-yard gain. First down Detroit. Mike Farr, the 12th year receiver out of Georgia Tech. A long-time Detroit wide receiver, the veteran. Jimmy Owens and Antonio Spencer making the tackle for Green Bay. First down Detroit at the Packer 43-yard line. 4 receivers set wide. Dickerson on 1st and 10 takes the snap, hands off to Freeman up the middle, and Charles Freeman still on his feet down to the 34-yard line. A gain of 9. It'll be 2nd and 1. The 9th year back out of California, Charles Freeman. Good crowd here tonight on a Friday night. I appreciate it. Here at Jammin' Sports, Packers and the Lions. Feel free to chat if you'd like. The chat room is available for everybody. 2nd and 1. 4 receivers wide. Dickerson throws inside to Adams. And Kyle Adams to the 28-yard line. A 6-yard gain to the tight end. First down Detroit. Kick and Uncle in the house. Good to see you, Kickin'. We're almost at the end of the first quarter. Green Bay leads it 7-3, but the Lions are driving. Kick and Uncle says, let's go Cheeseheads. Detroit is 2-1 coming in. Green Bay is 1-2. 15 seconds left in the first quarter. In the offset eye, Dickerson back. Dickerson throws down the middle to Harris. Leroy Harris, the fullback. And that's the end of the first quarter. Green Bay up 7-3 here at Jammin' Sports. welcome back. We're at Legends Field, Detroit, Michigan. Week 4 here at Jammin' Sports. The Packers and the Lions. Green Bay leads it 7-3 as we start the second quarter. It'll be 1st and 10 for Detroit at the Green Bay 16-yard line. I'm Jimmy Jam. I got Kick and Uncle in here and a few others. Misty's here. Misty's rooting for Green Bay as well. 1st and 10 from the 16-yard line. 4 receivers wide. Dickerson to Freeman. And Charles Freeman makes his way to the 11-yard line. Again at 4 yards, it'll be 2nd and 6. Kick and Uncle's not really here. He's undercover. We don't see him. He was never here. He's on the witness protection program or something like that. 2nd and 6 from the 11-yard line. Dickerson in the shotgun. Dickerson back. Throws to the near side to Freeman. And Freeman gets back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Robert Saxon, the former Saint, making the tackle in his 11th year out of Indiana. And that'll bring up 3rd and 5 for Detroit at the Green Bay 11-yard line. Detroit trying to take the lead if they get a touchdown here. Kick and Uncle's happy. His Bengals won last night over the Browns. And he's rooting for the Cheeseheads here. 3rd and 5 from the 11-yard line. As we're in an injury timeout. We'll have a doubleheader tomorrow at 1 o'clock Eastern. It'll be the Giants and the Colts. And that'll be followed by the Broncos and the Chiefs. 1 o'clock Eastern. Tomorrow, noon Central. Dickerson in the shotgun on 3rd and 5. Dickerson back. Throws down the middle to Freeman. Down to the 3-yard line. An 8-yard gain. 1st down Detroit. It'll be 1st and goal. Antonio Spencer on the tackle, number 51 for Green Bay. Spencer in his 3rd year out of Texas, the linebacker. It'll be 1st and goal for Detroit, though, at the 3-yard line. Detroit comes out in the I formation. Dickerson to Brown this time. And Nathan Brown, the rookie out of Cornell, he's going to lose a yard back to the 4-yard line. Andy Doris making the tackle. Doris, the former Texan, the former Bengal, now on the Packers. In his 8th year out of Wisconsin. The Bengals let him go. Packers picked him up. 2nd and goal for Detroit at the 4-yard line. They come out in the I formation. Dickerson to Freeman. And Freeman, he's going to get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Making the tackle, number 28, Jackson Hughes, in his 3rd year out of Georgia. It'll be 3rd and goal, Detroit. 6:12 and counting here in the first half. 4 receivers set wide. Dickerson drops back, looks to the end zone, throws, back of the end zone. It's caught by Farr, but he's out of bounds. He only got 1 foot in. That'll be an incomplete pass. Detroit is going to have to settle for 3 again. It'll make it a 1-point game. John Decker will come on. This will be a 21-yard attempt. Detroit is going to challenge this. They think Farr got in. We'll take a look. Let's see if he got both feet in. I don't think so. Better look at it. That foot right there is out. He did not get both feet in. That was a good call by the officials. This will stand. I'd be surprised if it didn't.
After review of the play, the movement of the field is reversed.
Well, color me surprised. Touchdown, Detroit. Somehow they said he got both feet in. I didn't see it. It's a 4-yard touchdown catch by Mike Farr. So now Detroit will kick the extra point. I think the Packers got hosed on that one. The kick is good. Detroit leads at 10-7 with 6 minutes left to play here in the first half. Live from Legends Field, Detroit, Michigan, Week 4 here at Jammin' Sports. I think the Packers got robbed on that one. I don't know what they saw, but he did not get both feet in. It's academic now. It's officially a touchdown, and Detroit leads at 10-7. Plenty of time for Green Bay to retaliate. I agree with you, kicking. 99 times out of 100, Madden 19 gets that right, but every so often. Here's the kickoff by Decker. Fielded by Porter in the end zone. He'll take a knee. Isaiah Porter, touchback. Green Bay will have it at the 25-yard line with 6 minutes left here in the first half. Mark Emden, the 14th-year quarterback out of Florida, will come out to lead the offense. It was a busy night for me. Had basketball on the radio. Then I rushed home to get this game in. 1st and 10 from the 25-yard line. Emden in the shotgun. Emden hands off to DJ Burke. And Burke gets 2 yards out to the 27-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 8. On the tackle, number 96, Dan Stewart in his 5th year out of Virginia Tech. Green Bay will have it at their own 27-yard line, 2nd and 8. With 4 receivers spread wide. Emden pump fakes, hands off to Burke. And DJ Burke is going to lose 2 yards back to the 25-yard line. Cody Neal on the tackle, number 50 for Detroit. It'll bring up 3rd and 10. Detroit started off 2-0, and then they lost that heartbreaker to Chicago last week, 28-24. Detroit at 2-1. 5 receivers wide, empty backfield. Emden in the shotgun on 3rd down. Emden back. Emden throws to the far side. It's caught by Covington all the way out to the 28-yard line. Adam Covington, a 23-yard catch. 1st down, Green Bay. The 8th-year receiver out of Kentucky, Adam Covington, on the sideline. And he definitely got both feet in. 1st down, Packers. I have basketball again tomorrow night, but I'll be able to get a double hitter in tomorrow afternoon before that. 1st and 10 from the 48. Emden in the shotgun. Emden fakes the handoff, throws down the middle. It's caught by Alexander down to the 40-yard line. A gain of 12 yards and a Packer 1st down. John Alexander, 13th-year receiver out of Michigan. He is a big receiver. He's got tight end size, 6'4.5", almost 6'5". He's a big target. Wide receiver, he's built like a linebacker. 1st and 10 at the Detroit 40-yard line for Green Bay. Massey in motion. Emden hands off to DJ Burke up the middle. Burke, a shoestring tackle as he gets down to the 28-yard line. A gain of 12 yards. Stanley made the tackle. Henry Stanley, the linebacker, dove at his feet and made the tackle here at the end. Or else he may have been off to the races on that one. Under 4 minutes left now in the first half. Green Bay at the Detroit 28-yard line. Emden in the shotgun. Emden back. Throws off to Burke, who gets out to the 30-yard line. DJ Burke, the fifth-year back out of Georgia. Morrison on the tackle, number 29. That's going to be a loss of 2 yards on the play. It'll be 2nd and 12 for the Packers back at the 30-yard line. Ashley Morrison, the second-year safety out of North Texas, comes up and wraps him up for the 2-yard loss. 3.5 minutes left in the first half. Detroit up 10-7. Packers trying to retake the lead. Green Bay in the offset eye. Emden drops back. Emden throws down the middle. It's caught by Alexander inside the 10, down to the 7-yard line. A gain of 23 yards and a Green Bay first down. It'll be 1st and goal Packers. They can retake the lead with a touchdown. About 3 minutes left in the first half. Clock is running. On 1st and goal from the 7-yard line. 4 receivers set wide. Emden in the shotgun. Emden drops back. Throws inside. It's caught by Griner. Touchdown, Green Bay. A 7-yard touchdown catch by Greg Griner, the 4th-year receiver out of Army. And Green Bay has retaken the lead, 13-10. A 7-yard touchdown catch by Greg Griner. That's got to make Kicker Knuckle happy as Green Bay retakes the lead. James Griffey for the extra point. Kick is up, and it's good. Packers lead by 4, 14-10. 2:45 left to play here in the first half. Live from Legends Field, Detroit, Michigan. Week 4 here at Jammin' Sports. So the Packers have retaken the lead. Detroit trying to stay in second place with the Bears behind the Buccaneers. Tampa Bay is 3-0. They play Philadelphia later this week. The Bears have already won this week. They beat the Vikings. They're 3-1. If Detroit wins, they'll be 3-1. The Packers are 1-2. Green Bay trying to get back in the NFC Central race. They play Tampa Bay next week. There's the kick. Fielded by Nixon at the 7-yard line over the 20-25. And Nixon brings it out to the 30-yard line. Devin Nixon, the 4th-year safety out of Maryland, on the return. First down, Detroit. They'll start at their own 30-yard line. There you go. Kicking Uncle says, "Go Packers." We're coming up on the 2-minute warning. 2:41 left to play in the first half. Detroit comes out. 4 receivers set wide. Dickerson in the shotgun. Dickerson hands off to Freeman. And Freeman weaving his way downfield. An 8-yard gain to the 38-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 2. Charles Freeman, a very dependable running back for Detroit. During Detroit's Super Bowl win 2 seasons ago, Freeman was the MVP. Second and 2 from the 38-yard line. 2:15 and counting. 2-minute warning coming up. Dickerson hands off to Freeman, and Freeman gets to the 40-yard line. It'll be 3rd and inches. And we've hit the 2-minute warning. Packers up 14-10 here at Jammin' Sports. Field, Detroit, Michigan, on a beautiful day in the low 70s at kickoff. Week 4 here at Jammin' Sports. Green Bay leads Detroit 14-10 here at the 2-minute warning in the first half. Going to be 13 inches for the Lions at their own 40-yard line. 4 receivers wide, Dickerson in the shotgun. Dickerson draws back, sets up a screen pass to Freeman, and Freeman struggling, and he gets the first down all the way out to the 44-yard line. First down, Detroit. Lions in the hurry up. Dickerson in the shotgun, back to throw. Gets it out to Tomlin all the way out to the 39-yard line. David Tomlin. That's going to be a 15-yard gain. The 6th-year receiver out of Army. First down, Detroit. As Tomlin makes a diving catch. Detroit in Green Bay territory. The Lions can retake the lead with a touchdown. They're down by 4. Minute 25 and counting. Both teams have 3 timeouts. On 1st and 10. Dickerson throws to the near side to Neal. And Neal down to the 32-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 3. Timeout taken by Detroit with 1:01 left. Sometimes the box score gets screwed up for some reason. I didn't notice it. Every now and then. I just look at the scoreboard at the top of the screen. That's what I go by. It'll correct itself. That's happened before. Every now and then. It'll be 2nd and 3 for Detroit at the 32-yard line. They got 7 yards on first down. Detroit still has 2 timeouts left. They're at the Green Bay 32-yard line. Has sharp eyes there, kicking Uncle. I didn't see it. I didn't notice it. Dickerson in the shotgun. Dickerson draws back, sets up a screen pass to Freeman, and Freeman gets tackled. No, he drops it, incomplete. It was broken up by Andy Doris, number 91. That'll stop the clock with 58 seconds left. It'll be 3rd and 3 at the 32-yard line. Freeman did not hold on. So a big 3rd down for Detroit. 4 receivers set wide. Dickerson in the gun. Dickerson draws back. Throws underneath to Farr. He can't hold on. That was broken up by number 26, Mark Young, the 3rd-year defensive back out of Rice. And that'll bring up 4th down. This will be a 49-yard field goal attempt by John Decker to make it a 1-point game. Ryan to hold from 49 yards. The kick is up, and it's good. It kind of fluttered there, but he made it. It's a 1-point ball game. The Packers lead at 14-13. A very close ball game here, live from Detroit. Week 4 here at Jammin' Sports. 50 seconds left here in the first half. Detroit will kick off. Green Bay still has 3 timeouts. The Packers trying to get to 500 with their record. They're 1-2 coming in. They'd like to get to 2-2. There's the kickoff by Decker. Fielded by Smith, Jameson Smith, about 6 yards deep. Touchback. Packers will have it 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. So first half highlights. John Alexander, his touchdown catch. That was the 56-yarder. And let's see, that's Alexander again. He's had a big first half. 1st and 10 Packers from their own 25-yard line. Jimmy Jam here with you with Kick and Uncle. Some other people are here. They've not made themselves known, but that's all right. 4 receivers set wide. Emden in the shotgun. Emden drops back. Emden rolls around. And he's going to get sacked back at the 15-yard line. A 10-yard sack by David Russell, the third-year defensive end out of Michigan. And that'll bring up 2nd and 20. Russell got around the outside and records the sack. That's the first sack on Emden this afternoon. I'm pretty sure they'll show the box score here at halftime. 2nd and 20 at the 15-yard line. Clock is winding down. The Packers are going to be content to go to the locker room. They have to get the play off. Emden hands off to Burke. And we've hit halftime. Your halftime score, Green Bay 14, Detroit 13. You're at Jammin' Sports. And welcome back to Legends Field, Detroit, Michigan. Week 4 here at Jammin' Sports. The Packers and the Lions. Packers lead at 14-13 as we get set to start the third quarter. Jimmy Jam with Kick and Uncle and Misty's here as well, bringing you the game. Late on a Friday night. Couldn't be helped. I had high school basketball on the radio this evening. I got back as quick as I could. Griffey will kick off. Back of the end zone, Nixon will take a knee. Devin Nixon. Griffey's been nailing these kickoffs today. Taylor Lane Dickerson, the rookie out of Wake Forest, for Detroit, will lead the offense. He's led Detroit to a 2-1 start. Green Bay up by a single point as we start the third quarter. Detroit from their own 25-yard line. On 1st and 10. 4 receivers set wide. Dickerson looks downfield, throws underneath to Tomlin, down the sideline. David Tomlin all the way down to the Green Bay 28-yard line. A 47-yard gain to David Tomlin, the 6th-year receiver out of Army. 47 yards and a Detroit first down. As they get deep in Green Bay territory in just one play. Tomlin was open down the left sideline. You watch 3 hours of wrestling? You do know it's fake, right? Just hope you know that. Many years ago, about 20 years ago, I started watching wrestling for a while. I got into it for a little bit, but then got tired of it. 1st and 10 from the 28-yard line. Dickerson in the shotgun. Dickerson hands off to Freeman up the middle, and Freeman breaks away down to the 17-yard line. A gain of 11 yards in a Lions first down. Charles Freeman. Kind of bouncing and weaving his way through the Packers. First down, Detroit. .7:36 left to play. think we had an injury timeout. That's why the clock was stopped. Gives me time to remind you, tomorrow we'll have a doubleheader starting at 1 o'clock Eastern time. It'll be the New York Giants at the Indianapolis Colts, followed by the Denver Broncos at the Kansas City Chiefs. That'll be tomorrow afternoon, 1 o'clock Eastern, 12 Central, 10 o'clock on the West Coast. 4 receivers set wide on 1st and 10. Dickerson hands off to Freeman, and Freeman down to the 9-yard line, a gain of 8 yards. It'll be 2nd and 2. All pro sports is fake. I'm starting to wonder. Second and 2 from the 9-yard line. Coming up on 7 minutes left. Dickerson to Brown. Nathan Brown makes his way to the 6-yard line. A gain of 3 to be 1st and goal. Nathan Brown, the rookie running back out of Cornell. It'll be 1st and goal Detroit. The Lions can take the lead, retake the lead with a touchdown or field goal here. Well, I'll have you know, Kickin' Uncle, Jammin' Sports is not fake. We're the real deal here. 1st and goal from the 6-yard line. Dickerson in the shotgun. Dickerson drops back, throws inside, nearly picked off. Matt Palmer, number 42, he hit him right in the gut, and he didn't hold on. Incomplete pass, it'll be 2nd and goal at the 6-yard line. Matt Palmer, the 9th-year safety out of Iowa, he should have had it. That'll stop the clock, 6:37 left here in the 3rd quarter. 2nd and goal for Detroit at the 6-yard line. Dickerson back, looking, throws to Neal, incomplete. Couldn't come down with it. Broken up by Marcus Robinson, the 13th year defensive back out of Stanford. The intended receiver was Dylan Neal. It'll be 3rd and goal. Yep, we're the real deal. Best sports in town right here. On 3rd and goal at the 6, Dickerson throws inside to Neal. Touchdown, Detroit. A 6-yard touchdown catch by Dylan Neal, the 2nd-year receiver at a VMI. And Detroit takes the lead 19-14. And the Lions will go for 2. They're up by 5. They'll go for 2 to make it a 7-point game. Two-point conversion time coming up. It's been a good game here, Kickin'. This game has gone back and forth. As good as advertised. The Lions spread the receivers wide on the 2-point conversion. Dickerson to Freeman, and he's in. The 2-point conversion is good. The Lions go up 21-14 with 6.5 minutes left to play here in the 3rd quarter. We're live from Legends Field, Detroit, Michigan. Week 4 here at Jammin' Sports. So the Lions go up by a touchdown. Let's take a look who they play next week. I like to do that. In Week 5, Green Bay will host Minnesota. And Detroit will host the Redskins next week. Looking ahead to Week 5. I can't believe when this week's over, we'll be a quarter of the way done with the season. Seems like we just started. There's the kickoff by Decker. Fielded by Smith at the 9-yard line. Jameson Smith out to the 29-yard line. Yeah, I don't know where he is. I thought he would be here. I was telling him all about Detroit. I thought he'd be here. Well, it is a Friday night. It's hard to get a crowd on Friday night. This is the worst night to try to get a crowd. Fridays, by and large. I mean, 1st and 10 from the 29-yard line. Sunday night's one of the best nights. In the I formation, Emden fakes the handoff. Throws downfield, is caught by Covington out to the 43-yard line. A gain of 14 yards and a Packer first down. Adam Covington in his 8th year out of Kentucky. First down Packers. Still a lot of time left in this one. 6 minutes left in the third quarter. 1st and 10 Green Bay at their own 43-yard line. 3 receivers to the far side. Emden in the shotgun. Emden back. Hands off to Burke. DJ Burke trying to get outside. But he gets tackled for no gain by Don Reese in his 6th year out of Indiana. It'll be 2nd and 10. I tell you what, Kickin', I'm really glad I'm back on 19. I really missed it. 19 is so much better in so many ways. 2nd and 10 from the 43-yard line. Burke, and he gets hit in the backfield. Making the tackle, Henry Stanley, in his 7th year out of Michigan State. The demographic on Twitch is pretty much, for the most part, teens and young adults. So it's hard to get a big crowd on a Friday. Third and 14, Emden to the gun. Emden back. Throws deep, and it's popped up in the air, incomplete. He was looking for John Alexander. It was broken up by Benny Blades, number 36. The 10th year defensive back, the free safety out of Florida. It'll be 4th down, and Green Bay's going to have to punt. It'll be 4th and 14. Packer, or the Lion defense, gets the stop. Brett Kern gets the punt away. And that's going to go inside the 5 into the end zone. Touchback. Detroit will get it at the 20-yard line. Detroit, they can take a 2-score lead now. I think Detroit's going to be a good team this year. They won the Super Bowl 2 seasons ago, but then they had a drop off last season. They went 5 and 11. I think they bounced back this season. Dickerson in the shotgun. Dickerson back, looks downfield. Throws to the near side, is caught by Freeman, who gets 2 yards out to the 22-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 8. Elijah Robinson on the tackle, or number 32. Actually, that's Marcus Robinson, I'm sorry. It's an old game, but it plays better than the new ones. And to be honest with you, the player models, the graphics, the lighting, they're all much better than the newer games. That's true, Kickin'. That's true. 2nd and 8. Dickerson hands off to Freeman up the middle. And Freeman, 8 yards to the 30-yard line. It'll be 3rd and inches, as we're coming up on the 4-minute mark here in the third quarter. I mean, I'm just looking at the player models. They're better than 23. The lighting is better than 23. The contrast, the sharpness, especially on the PS5, it's all better than 23. And the gameplay definitely is. 3rd and inches from the 30-yard line in the offset eye. Dickerson to Freeman. And Freeman's got the first down. All right, kicking uncle, I'm going to have to get up for a second. Hopefully I'll only miss one play. Well, I did miss a play. I had to get up and get something. Here we go. 1st and 10 from the 31-yard line. 4 receivers wide, Dickerson back. Dickerson throws downfield to Adams, and Kyle Adams all the way out to the 49-yard line, a gain of 18 yards, and a Lions first down. I've got heartburn real bad. And one thing that kills heartburn, I've noticed, is yogurt. So I got me one of the Go-Gurts that was in the fridge. I'm going to eat it real quick. First and 10 from the 49-yard line. Dickerson back. Looks downfield, throws. It's intercepted by Harris for Green Bay. David Harris, the former Jet, in his 12th year out of Michigan, and the Packers get the ball back. A big turnover for Green Bay. All right. Hopefully that kick takes care of my heartburn. 1st and 10 from the 41-yard line. Green Bay now with a chance to tie the game up. Trying to capitalize off the interception by David Harris. They'll have it at the Detroit 41-yard line. 4 receivers set wide. Emden in the shotgun. Emden fakes the handoff inside. Looking, throws downfield. It's caught. No, incomplete. He was looking for Adam Covington. Don Reese broke it up. Number 28. And that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Yeah, I hate it too. But I found out that a good natural remedy is yogurt. And we have these Go-Gurts in the fridge. I grabbed one real quick. 2nd and 10 from the 41-yard line. Emden drops back. Throws outside. Incomplete. Looking for John Alexander. Incomplete. It'll be 3rd and 10. As I've gotten older, certain foods give me heartburn. I can't eat pizza anymore. I can't. It gives me heartburn every time. 3rd and 10 from the 41-yard line. Emden in the shotgun. Emden fakes the handoff inside. Throws outside. Incomplete. It'll be 4th down. We still have 2.5 minutes left in the 3rd quarter. Still a lot of football to go in this one. This would be a 58-yard field goal try by James Griffey. They're going to try it. Griffey from 58. I wouldn't recommend it. The kick is up, and it's no good. So now the Packers have given Detroit the ball at the Lions' 48-yard line. Detroit's going to have great field position. Green Bay cannot capitalize off the turnover. Detroit still leads at 21-14 here in the 3rd quarter. Any type of dairy product will kill heartburn. Even a big glass of milk will kill heartburn. 1st and 10 from the 48-yard line. The yogurt kills it quick, I noticed. Detroit now up by a touchdown will take over at their own 48-yard line. Dickerson in the shotgun, 4 receivers set wide. Dickerson hands off to Freeman up the middle, and Charles Freeman gets to the 50-yard line. A gain of 2 yards, it'll be 2nd and 8. Andy Doris on the tackle, number 91. Coming up on 2 minutes left here in the third quarter. 5 receivers set wide. Dickerson in the shotgun. Dickerson back, throws inside to Adams. The tight end, Kyle Adams, down to the 36-yard line. A gain of 14 yards and a Lions first down. That'll move the chains. Ice skate depends. It depends. Sometimes even ice cream will give me heartburn. It depends on the brand. I've got to watch closely. 1st and 10 from the 36-yard line. Coming up on a minute and a half left. Dickerson, play action, throws, gets it out to Brown. Nathan Brown down the sideline, all the way down to the 24-yard line. A 12-yard gain. First down, Detroit. Yeah, it's crazy when you get older. Some things just give you heartburn. It's like, I love pizza, but if I eat it, I know I'm going to get heartburn. 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. A minute 15 and counting here in the third quarter. Dickerson hands off to Freeman. And Freeman gets stacked up. He does manage to get a yard. Antonio Spencer on the tackle for the Packers. It'll be 2nd and 9. Under a minute left here in the third quarter. Detroit up by a touchdown, trying to take a 2-score lead. Dickerson in the shotgun. Dickerson back. Looking. Steps up. Still looking. Throws outside. Incomplete. And that'll stop the clock with 40 seconds left. He was looking for Trey Fletcher, the wide receiver. Incomplete. It'll be 3rd and 9 at the Packer 23-yard line with 40 seconds left in the third quarter. 4 receivers set wide. Dickerson in the shotgun. Dickerson back. Throws downfield. It's, a diving attempt. Incomplete. Mike Farr can't come up with it. It'll be 4th down. So Detroit, they'll try a field goal. This will be a 40-yard attempt by John Decker. It'll put Detroit up by 10 and make it a 2-possession game. Decker from 40 yards. There's the snap. It's blocked. The Packers block it. And the Lions come up empty. It remains a 7-point game. Who came in there and blocked it? Let's watch the replay. Number 31, that's Prince King, the second-year defensive back out of Texas State. His parents had a sense of humor. His name is Prince King. It'll be 1st and 10 Green Bay going the other way with 31 seconds left in the third quarter. Packers will start from their own 31-yard line. So the Packers now with a chance to tie it up. Plenty of time. We still have 31 seconds left here in the third. Yeah, cottage cheese helps. Emden back, throws across the middle to Covington. Out to the 37-yard line, a gain of 6. It'll be 2nd and 4. Adam Covington on the catch. Any type of dairy product will help. Anything that's a base to combat the acid in your stomach. This should be the last play of the third quarter. Emden in the shotgun on 2nd and 4. Back to throw. Throws downfield. Caught by Griner. Griner makes a move. And Griner all the way down to the Detroit 36-yard line. That's the end of the third quarter. Lions up 21-14. Jammin' Sports. And welcome back to Legends Field, Detroit, Michigan, Week 4 here at Jammin' Sports. The 1-2 Packers, the 2-1 Lions. Detroit leads at 21-14. I wasn't paying attention to the box score. What did it say? I forgot to look. Well, I've got it on my laptop coming up. Hold on. My laptop's about 10 seconds behind. Yeah, it corrected itself. On 1st and 10, Emden, before he can hand off, gets sacked. Wow. Jerry Ball came in there. Ball could have taken the handoff. Before he could hand it off, he gets the sack. The box score was right this time. A loss of 4 yards on the play. 2nd and 14 for Green Bay at the Detroit 40-yard line. Emden in the shotgun. Emden back. Emden rolls out, throws, dumps it off to Burke. And DJ Burke just gets 2 yards to the 38-yard line. Actually gains a yard. It'll be 3rd and 13. Was the box score off again? I see. All right. I rarely pay attention to it. I just focus on the main scoreboard. 3rd and 13 from the 38-yard line. Big third down for Green Bay. 5 receivers set wide. Emden in the shotgun. Emden back. Emden avoids a sack. He's going to take off, but he gets sacked finally for no gain. Cody Neal brings him down at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 4th down. Let's see if the Packers go for it. This would be a 55-yard attempt. Cody Neal finally brings him down, but at the line of scrimmage, so it doesn't count as a sack. It's just a rushing attempt for no yards. Griffey will come on from 55 yards. There's the snap, kick is up, and it's no good. He just missed it. It remains a 7-point game. Detroit up 21-14. 6:40. Let's see how much time is left. There's what, 6.5 minutes left here in the fourth quarter. Live from Legends Field, Detroit, Michigan, Week 4 here at Jammin' Sports. 6.5 minutes left. Detroit will take over at their own 45-yard line. Once again, Detroit has great field position. The problem is the Lions are letting the Packers hang around. They can't put them away. Dickerson in the shotgun on 1st and 10. Dickerson back. Throws downfield to Fletcher. Trey Fletcher down to the 41-yard line. That's a 14-yard gain. 1st down Detroit into Green Bay territory. Lions trying to take a 2-score lead here in the fourth quarter. They lead at 21-14. If Green Bay loses, they're going to be 1-3 to start the season. Keep in mind, Green Bay had the best record last year, 13-3 of all the teams. 1st and 10 from the 41-yard line. In the offset eye, Dickerson hands off to Leroy Harris, the fullback, and Harris all the way down to the 24-yard line. A 17-yard gain by the fullback, Leroy Harris, in his 7th year out of Oregon. First down, Detroit at the Green Bay 24-yard line. We'll have a doubleheader tomorrow starting at 1 o'clock Eastern time. It'll be the Colts and the Giants, and that'll be followed by the Broncos and the Chiefs. 1 o'clock Eastern tomorrow. First and 10 from the Packer 24. Dickerson throws downfield to Neal to the 10-yard line. A gain of 14 yards. Dylan Neal makes the catch. First down, Detroit. It'll be first and goal. 5:15 and counting. Detroit trying to put this one away, especially if they get a touchdown. First and 10. They can actually get a first down at about the half-yard line. 4 receivers set wide. Dickerson in the shotgun. Hands off to Freeman. And Freeman fumbles. The ball is out. Who recovered? That ball got ripped away by David Harris, the linebacker, who recovered the fumble in there. Harris will rip it away right there. And I think it was recovered by Detroit, by Quincy Seymour, the rookie wide receiver. It'll be a gain of 3. Detroit dodges a bullet. It'll be 2nd and 7 at the 7-yard line. If the Packers lose, the Lions cheated. In the offset eye, Dickerson hands off to Freeman around the outside. Freeman makes a move, in for a touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown run by Charles Freeman. And Detroit takes a 2-score lead, 27-14. So the Packers are going to be down by 2 scores with 4.5 minutes left. John Decker for the extra point. Kick is up. And it's good. Lions lead at 28-14, 4:28 left. That was an ankle breaker. He made a nice move. We're live from Legends Field, Detroit, Michigan. Week 4 here at Jammin' Sports. 4:28 left to play in the 4th quarter. Green Bay, they have their work cut out for them. They got to score twice in 4.5 minutes. After this kickoff, I'm getting another Go-Gurt. I still have heartburn. It subsided for a moment. There's the kick. Fielded by Porter. He'll take a knee. Touchback. It'll be 1st and 10 for Green Bay at the 25-yard line. Yeah, he looked like Barry Sanders out there. I was thinking the same thing. Packers on first down from the 25-yard line. Emden takes the snap. Throws downfield, diving catch by Covington. Out to the 38-yard line, a gain of 13 yards, and a Green Bay first down. Green Bay on the move. They're down by 14. They've got to score twice. They have just over 4 minutes left. First and 10 from the 38. Emden back. Throws to the near side to Burke. Runs downfield. Burke across midfield to the 47-yard line. A 15-yard gain by DJ Burke, the fifth-year back out of Georgia. First down Packers. They're in Detroit territory. If Green Bay can score a quick touchdown, this game gets interesting again. .335 and counting. Emden in the shotgun. Emden back, looks downfield, throws, gets it out to Kirkwood. And Vince Kirkwood to the 45-yard line. A 3-yard gain will be second and 7. The Packers have 3 really good wide receivers. Alexander, Covington, and Kirkwood. I mean, those 3 are weapons out there. 3 of the best receivers in the league. Probably the best receiving trio in the league. Those 3. Second and 7. Coming up on the 3-minute mark. Green Bay at the Detroit 45-yard line. Now we're at the 3-minute mark. Emden, a draw play to Burke up the middle, and Burke's got the first down to the Detroit 33-yard line. A gain of 12. First down Packers. This one not over yet. Cody Neal on the tackle, the linebacker, number 50. 2-minute warning coming up. .235 and counting. Packers come out in the I formation. Covington in motion. Emden draws back. Throws downfield. It's caught by Alexander all the way down to the 14-yard line. A 19-yard gain. He goes over 100 yards receiving on the day. He gets out of bounds to stop the clock with 2:22 left. It'll be first and 10 Packers at the Lion 14-yard line. Can the Packers come back and tie this one up? Can the Packers force overtime? That'd be something. We're past midnight. We're well past midnight on the East Coast. 17 after the hour. Emden in the shotgun. Emden hands off to Burke. And DJ Burke gets back to the line of scrimmage. Well, now they say gains a yard. It'll be second and 9. On the tackle, number 92, David Russell. And that should take us to the 2-minute warning. And it will. We hit the 2-minute warning. Detroit up 28-14 here at Jammin' Sports. And welcome back to Legends Field, Detroit, Michigan. Week number 4 here at Jammin' Sports. The 2-1 Lions, the 1-2 Packers. It'll be second and 9 for Green Bay at the 14-yard line. They've got to score twice. Four receivers set wide. Emden in the shotgun. Emden back. Throws underneath to Burke. And DJ Burke down to the 5-yard line. A gain of 8. It'll be third and inches. Packers in the hurry up. Emden from the gun, back to throw. Throws to the end zone inside. It's intercepted by Kerry Starnes. 2 yards deep. There's nobody there. He'll probably go coast to coast. 102 yards on the pick six by Kerry Starnes, the former Giant. In his 9th year out of LSU, that yardage is wrong. He picked it off about 2 yards deep in the end zone. That's a 102-yard interception return for touchdown. The former Giant, Kerry Starnes, and that should put this game away. Carnes goes coast to coast. 102 yards on the pick six. They were looking to get it inside to Kirkwood, and Starnes was right there. Terry Starnes, he spent 5 years with the Giants, now in his first year with Detroit. And that puts Detroit up by 20, about to be 21. And that should pretty much put the game out of reach. The defense comes up huge for Detroit. Decker for the extra point. Kick is up, and it's good. Detroit leads by 21, 35-14, a 3-touchdown lead with 1:32 left. It looks like Detroit's going to win this. Detroit will be 3-1, and the Packers will be 1-3. Tampa Bay has not yet played this week. The Buccaneers are 3-0. The Bears are 3-1. The Lions are about to be 3-1. The Packers and the Vikings will both be 1-3 in the NFC Central. There's the kick. Fielded by Porter, about 5 yards deep. He'll take a knee. Touchback. Well, now the Packers, they've got to score 3 times in just over a minute and a half. So Emden comes back out. This game is pretty much over now. Lions up by 21. We'll have the Giants and the Colts and the Broncos and the Chiefs tomorrow at 1 o'clock Eastern time. 5 receivers wide. Emden in the gun. Emden back. Throws down the middle. It's caught by Sullivan. Out to the 37-yard line, a gain of 12. First down, Green Bay. They're in the hurry-up. Again, 5 receivers wide. Emden back. Emden throws deep down the near sideline. Caught by Sullivan again at the 38-yard line. That's a 25-yard gain. So Green Bay quickly downfield, but they're down by 3 touchdowns. I simply don't think they have enough time. Packers won this game anyway. Well, you take away that controversial touchdown, and the Lions are still up by 14. 5 receivers set wide. Emden in the gun. Emden back. Emden throws, and it's picked off by Chambers. Detroit gets it back. Antonio Chambers, the 4th-year defensive back out of Miami, picks it off, and that will do it. A couple of snaps and we're done. I don't think Green Bay is going to take any timeouts. They're down by 21. They know this game is over. And the Detroit defense comes up big again. Detroit shut out Green Bay in the second half. The Packers were up 14-13 at halftime, if you remember. And the Detroit defense did a great job in the second half. And the Lions are going to be 3-1. I think Detroit is back. I think they're back to their Super Bowl form of 2 seasons ago. We'll have to watch them close. In the I formation, Dickerson hands off to Freeman, up the middle, and Freeman's got a first down. Out to the 45-yard line. The clock will tick under 40 seconds. One more snap and we're done. And the Lions go to 3-1, and the Packers drop to 1-3. Wow. Detroit will entertain the Redskins next week. And the Packers will entertain the Vikings. This should be the last play of the game. Dickerson hands off to Freeman. And Freeman is going to get out to the 47-yard line. A gain of 2. And that should do it. They don't have to snap it again if they don't want to. The final seconds will tick away. Your final score, Detroit 35, Green Bay 14. Thanks for watching here at Jammin' Sports. We'll be back tomorrow, 1 o'clock Eastern, with a doubleheader. We'll see you then. Good night, everybody.